Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Pursuing Excellence podcast. I'm your host Jaden, and today I'm going to be talking about the Apalachee High School shooting. This is a very serious issue and horrible thing that happened earlier today, and something that's been going on far too long. In this country, in this world. But before we get that, make sure y'all subscribe, hit that button there, and check us out here on YouTube. We're also on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all those platforms there. Make sure you just check us out. Thank you for those of you that have been here since the beginning, and those of you that are joining us still, that are coming in now, we appreciate it. But again, main focus of tonight's episode is going to be, on this shooting, which occurred again around this morning at Apalachee High School in Winder, Georgia. Colt Gray, suspect, 14 years old, charged with murder of two students and two teachers. The two students that were murdered were 14-year-old Mason Shimmerhorn and 14-year-old Christian Angulo. So again, prayers go out to the families of those two, and as well as the teachers that were murdered, Richard Aspinwall and Christina Irving. It's always just you hate this to see things like this happen. You really do. It kills my heart. Especially because these are children, these are kids, high schoolers that have not even, you know, that have not even begun to scratch the surface of what is to come in life. And now they won't get the chance to do that. But we know everything happens for a reason. I truly believe that as horrible as how they left this good earth. As unfortunate as the way it was, God called them home for a reason. And again, my prayers and condolences go out to the families of these four individuals who lost their lives today. Just yeah, like I said, I'm praying for y'all. I pray the best for you, and this for the school and the county. The board of education over there, everybody involved with that. This is a hard time. And one of 45 shootings this calendar year, and one of 11 school shootings with four more dead since 2008. This is becoming a problem in our country. These school shootings and the guns, everything. Everybody has their certain opinions, all of that stuff, and I won't get into the politic nature of it tonight. But what I will say is that the best thing we can do, is to just stay close to the Lord, stay close to Him, and just continue to pray and just continue to build on our relationship with Christ, and just pray for others, and not to excuse anything that was done today, not to excuse this child's individual behavior for murdering and injuring nine others. But we also don't know what people are experiencing themselves. And it's also, I feel like, important to pray for others as well, and you never know what somebody's going through, right? You can never decipher that because we can't read people's minds, and until we find out, when it's too late, when they express that stress or express that anger that builds in pain, resentment, anger, in violent ways, that then when you find out at that point, it's too late, and people get caught in the crossfire. There's collateral damage. So I think one of the most important things right now, especially with all this stuff going on, not even just this, but all these viruses going on, and then just our world is come. I feel like the Bible is manifesting itself. It has been for a while now, and we're getting to that point where yeah, the world is kind of crumbling right now. And it's important during these times that we stay strong and we stay close to God, and stay close to the man who's always going to be there by our side, that created us with a purpose, to be on this earth and to live everything, and to live in everything we do be through him, and so that's what I feel like is optimal right now, especially more than any time, with everything going on. And like I said, I just hate to see it, and um, with these kids and these faculty members, So again, I would ask you guys to also pray, keep them in your prayers, if keep them in your prayers. I'm sure it will be greatly appreciated by the families and the Apalachee High School community as well, And again, uh, The best thing we can do, guys, again, is just pray. It's the best thing we can do. Some things are out of your control. As far as I know, that's what I can do is just pray and hope that the school could try to update security more and this do these other things, and just try to make it a safer environment for their students, for their teachers, their staff members, to be in this educational learning environment, right? Used to that years ago, you used to go to school. The only thing you'd be, not the only thing you'd be upset about was just waking up early. Now you have to get up and go to school, and also have it in the back of your mind that there might be somebody that come up in here and shoot this whole place up. That could be anywhere you go, but it's just that with the school, years ago, this wouldn't be a thing that you would be constantly thinking about. But that's just the way that our times are right now. We live in evil times, and the only way to drive out the evil, drive out the darkness, is with the light. And being a positive light in the world, being a shining light in this world, is the only way that we're going to expel that darkness, expel that demonic presence. So that's just my thoughts on the whole situation. And like I said, I'm going to keep everybody in this community, in the Apalachee High School community, in my prayers tonight, and I hope you guys do the same as well. And we'll see you next time on Pursuing Excellence.